Shalom, I'm Elder Reuben from No Cap, Nations of Kings and Priests, and you like our content and you watch our videos and you would like to help bring forth this truth. If you live in the rural areas across the four corners of the earth, you can hit us up at nocaptruthinfo@gmail.com. The Lord told us in Luke 14:24 to go out to the highways and hedges to bid them to come in. So if the Most High is working on your spirit and that's something you would like to do, please hit the email and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. With that, I'm going to say shalom.
No cap.
Brother, you gonna come holler at me or what?
One more question, I gotta go.
Alright.
Let me show you something in the Bible. You believe in God? You believe in the Bible?
Some.
Some of it. Right. Because we know a lot of people, they celebrate Christmas right here. Can you show me what God tells us to celebrate Christmas in the Bible? You think you know that's a pagan holiday, right?
Sure.
Say your name. You know about that stuff, right? So why you celebrate?
I do it. For me, it's not has nothing to do with pagan. I do it more for once a year for my kids, just for my kids.
Hey, give me Jeremiah chapter 2, I believe it's 2 and 4. It's 1 and 2 and 3.
I know it starts with the kids, teaching them right, teaching them what's this.
All right, Jeremiah. You know what I want.
2 and what?
I think it's 33.
2 and 33?
Yeah, verse 33.
I only got this on.
This is the book of Jeremiah, 2 and 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
That's what God said. Why you going to trim your ways to seek love for your kids? Because you say you just do it for your kids. You're going against God when you do that. And you're teaching your kids to go against God. Because there's plenty of feast days in the Bible where we celebrate that pertain that we can give gifts to our kids. And do, but if you're doing it the right way. But when you do it the pagan way, celebrating Christmas, that's going against God. God hate and despise Christmas. So we do it and God, read that one more time what God said.
It says, this is the book of Jeremiah, 2 and 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
You can't trim your way to seek love. You got to be, especially as a man of the house, you're supposed to be like the leader, the guider, the provider.
Absolutely.
Raise them up
So
the correct way.
How I do it is, as I live a righteous life as I should live, right? Every day, try to not sin. We all sin regardless. Ask forgiveness, and next day you try to be better. As far as love for my kids, I don't need to seek love for them. They're gonna love me regardless. Like they're my kids. Right?
But when you came up here, that's what you said.
Because I wanted to speak and just keep moving. I don't want to see what they're doing. But for like with my kids, it's not necessarily I'll have to buy them Christmas gifts for Christmas because now everybody's lights and everything like you said, everybody's celebrating. Right? So I gotta tell them, I said, there's no Santa Claus, there's no Fat Man in the suit. It's old Saint Nick, and there's stories behind that. But when this time of year comes around, I buy the gifts because I'm looking at everything you get through the year, and because I want to do it, and not because it's a holiday. Because I can buy you gifts all year round, but we're not gonna do it. You get a gift for your birthday, you get a gift here and there, you get a big grades in school, you get a gift. This time of year, since everybody's doing it, yeah, my kids see it, and you know how kids are, they want what everybody else. So as opposed to indulging in that and trying to explain that to them, I find still parts of that not being true.
12.
Well, that's the parts of that not being true, because back then there was only a certain handful of people who could translate that. So who's to say they didn't change it and make it sound? Nobody knows.
We can because we study this book all day long. And
You study what they wrote.
No.
But those handful of people back then, you were not with them to say that
the
that's
Bible
what
say
happened.
knowledge will increase. So the people that wrote the Bible back then, we got more knowledge today than they have, and they wrote.
So I take what I believe in that.
But you can't take what you believe. You got to either do what the Bible say or face death, face the judgment. And then what you do, you facing the judgment, then you're going to really put condemning your kids at the same time. You're killing yourself and you're killing your whole family. But you as a man, You have to be the leader of the house and show them and guide them the right way. That's how you have to do.
That's
I'm
what I
gonna
do.
show you
As
two
far as
scriptures.
with the religion, is I'm not gonna put that in them. Like I said, I can only guide them and raise good human citizens, human
Supposed
beings.
to put that in. So you going against what the Bible says. The Bible says you're supposed to teach your
That's
kids
what they.
in the morning,
that says.
in the night, in the daytime.
Right, that's what that says.
That.
But when I get a
Let me ask
sign
you
from
something.
God,
Do
or
you think
when He
it's
comes to
going
me
to
and says,
be a judgment?
"Oh, there's going to be a
Watch
judgment,"
this reading.
but only He can judge. Not you,
I
not
can't
him.
judge. I can judge you.
Why is that?
But the Bible
A judge
says
can
that.
judge you.
The Bible tells you. The
that's-
Bible
that's
tells you
different.
I can judge you.
We talking about in
No, you don't believe the Bible says I can judge you?
They can say whatever it wants,
The
but that's why I
Bible
just
says
told you. I
can't-
would take and
only
pick
reason why I'm
pieces.
judging you because I love you as a brother.
Right.
I want to see my people do better, not do fall and do worse. Because we got drugs in the community. All of this stems from like these pagan holidays. All of that stems from teaching our kids the wrong way. We got to break the chain from what our parents taught us and teach our family and bring them up right. You can't do what your parents, how they taught you. Because what they did, they condemned you. But now you came up, now it's time for you to be right and teach your family to be right.
How you know which is the right church?
I know which is the right church. Right here is the right church. Because we teaching you the truth.
But
Of everything
I thought it said in the Bible,
everything we
church is
say,
where you make it. No?
yeah, everything we say, we can read it. Watch this, read that.
This is the book of Romans 12 and 2. That's what you want. And be not conformed to this world,
You can't be conformed to this world, because this world gonna die. Go ahead.
but be ye
You
transformed
gotta transform what?
by the renewing of your
You
mind.
got to renew your mind. You got to break that chain of teaching your what you learned from your parents and their parents. We all been taught wrong. But when the day we gonna start teaching our kids right? Would you teach your kid to be a homosexual? See that? So when you teaching
There's a
your
lot of
kids,
controversy.
yeah, but when you teaching your kids this, you still teach showing them the wrong way. You have to show them the right way because in the Bible, they got holidays and things that you can teach your kids and grow them up right, so they can grow up and be righteous people. But you condemning them to death when you don't show them right, and it's gonna be your fault. It ain't gonna be their fault.
not
It's gonna
really.
be your
Because
fault.
when you grow up, you get your own mindset.
Yeah,
and maybe
but-
when they get
but
older,
it's
and
still
from what
from-
I taught them, then they say, you know what, my dad didn't really bring us
Yeah,
to
but
church, but
if
let
you
me
think
try
about it,
church now.
You
Let me,
living in the last days, brother.
yeah.
They
But
ain't got too much longer,
you
brother.
show your time.
They ain't got too much
No,
longer.
I know that. I know that.
You
But they
know
also
we'll-
said that
You
24
know,
years ago, year 2000.
yeah, no, but this
Y2K.
place ain't gonna be here forever.
No, but it'll still be
You
here
see what's
long
going
before
on in the
now.
world. Don't you see wars and wars and wars and rumors of wars?
That only stems from one country who creates it.
Yeah, but you know this place gonna be destroyed by nuclear bombs, right? So if you want to be saved out of here, man, you got to get your family right. And the first thing is, when your wife called you, you ran over to her.
I gotta go.
See that? That's one thing you don't supposed to do. You supposed to be the man of the house. You supposed to say, hey, I'm talking to the brothers. I'll be over there when I be over there, honey. But that's one thing that our men, they do. They, yeah, but still though, man, you still, everything is out of order. You still supposed to be in order. If my wife was to call me and say, honey, come over here, I say, look here, I'm conversing with the brothers right there, I'll be there in a minute. Because the man is supposed to be the head of the house. The man is, in according to the Bible, the man is the head of the woman, not the woman the head of the man. Y'all do everything wrong. Then everybody want to celebrate Christmas, that's going off. That's going against God. When you celebrate Christmas, that's going against God.
That's right.
Nowhere in the Bible, December 25th is Jesus Christ's birthday. That's a damn lie. That's a lie y'all been taught all y'all life. Christ wasn't born in no dead of winter time, man. Christ was born around April or March in the spring. But our people so lost, they just want to celebrate anything to please their kids. When you celebrate Christmas, you showing your kids the wrong way. You need to grow up and teach your kids the right thing. And the right thing is in the Bible. Not watching TV, not hanging Christmas trees up in your house.
Teach y'all.
When you get Christmas trees, that's going on. Let's read that about your Christmas tree. Jeremiah. And somebody give me 1 John chapter 2, verse 15.
This is the book of Jeremiah 10, from the top.
Uh-huh.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Read.
Thus saith the Lord,
Thus say what God said. Let's see what he said.
learn not the way of the heathen,
Learn not the way of the heathen. Don't learn Christmas. Right? Go ahead.
and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Uh-huh.
For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain.
The what?
The customs of the people are
The
vain.
what?
The customs of the people are vain.
What's Christmas?
The
Customs of the people are vain.
Christmas is a custom and it's not of God. When you celebrate Christmas, that's the devil. If you putting a tree in your house, you are the devil. Christmas is not a custom of God. December 25th is not the day of birth of Christ. It's not in the Bible. Where does it say December 25th is Jesus Christ's born day? It's not there. Jesus Christ was born in spring, not in the dead of winter. When people gonna wake up?
Teach y'all.
Wake up and quit following everybody. If one person jump off a bridge and line, you gonna jump off too? Read your Bible, right? Keep reading.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest,
One cut out a tree out of a forest, the Christmas tree. Go ahead.
the work of the hands of the workman with the axe.
Uh-huh.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
What they do with the Christmas tree?
They deck it with silver and with gold.
God say that is not the custom you supposed to celebrate, man. Right? Go ahead.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good.
Right. So the Christmas tree is no damn good, according to what we just read. Right? Give me first. You got First John.
I got 1 John.
Well, give me Colossians 2 and 8. You hold First John. Okay. Customs of the people are vain. When you teaching your kids, that's a vain custom. And it's a damn shame we got grown people, grown adults, still teaching their kids Christmas holidays. Right? Read that.
This is the book of Colossians 2 and 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
What's Christmas?
Vain deceit.
What's Christmas?
Vain deceit.
What's Christmas?
Vain deceit.
What's Christmas?
Vain deceit.
Christmas is a deceiving custom. Nobody can prove December 25th, Jesus Christ's birthday. Show it to me. Show it to me, December 25th, Jesus Christ's birthday. I got $100. Anybody can prove it. Right? He reads.
After the traditions of men.
Uh-huh.
After the rudiments of the world.
What's Christmas?
After the rudiments of the world.
Christmas is the rudiment of the world, man. Back then, they would have orgies, sleeping, having homosexuality. That's where that custom come from. Right? Go ahead.
And not after Christ.
What?
And
Not after Christ.
Christmas is what?
Not after Christ.
Christmas is what?
Not after Christ.
Christmas is not after Christ, man. Christmas is not after Christ. When you look up when Christ was born, it's going to tell you Christ was born around April or March. He was born in the springtime, not in no damn December 25th in the dead of winter. That's something your Christian pastor taught you and teaching you lies. Teaching Sarah, Nelly, all of that stupid customs, man. They take all of the wicked customs, all of that stuff, and put it into Christmas and say, see, you have to celebrate Christmas. You celebrate Christmas, brother?
I agree with you.
You teach your
He
kids?
was too cold to born in that. In this
Don't be
world.
teaching your daughter Christmas.
I know.
Because if you do, you're going to get you a great judgment for that. Right, read that First John. Give me Deuteronomy, was it 6 and 6, and we'll leave it on that.
The book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. Love not the world.
What the Lord say?
Love not the world.
Love not Christmas, right?
Neither the things that are in the world.
Read.
If any man love the world,
Anybody love Christmas,
the love of the Father is not in him.
The love of God is not in you. Go ahead.
For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh.
What is Christmas?
For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh.
Read.
And the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father.
That's not of the Father, man. Christmas is not of the Father. Christmas is not of God.
That's fact.
Right? Go ahead, brother.
But is of the world.
Is what?
But is of the
the
world.
world.
Christmas is what?
But is of the
of the
world.
world.
Christmas is of the world, man.
That's facts.
Christmas is, y'all brothers don't celebrate Christmas, do y'all?
I would never.
Nope.
I would never.
Right. That's
Don't
what
do
we're
that.
here trying to teach, tell our people, man.
What y'all believe in?
Yeah.
We believe we the Hebrew.
Oh no, they on the right one. They know Cesar, yo, bro. What? That's
These are
great.
Borgia.
Yeah, Borgia, bro. Bro, come on, man.
Right.
Come on, man.
We over here teaching about the 12 tribes of Israel. Y'all ever heard about the 12 tribes of Israel?
I have, for sure.
Because the Bible, that's all they talk about. They only talk about a certain people from the beginning to the end. They ain't talking about everybody in the world.
I literally got
This book
posted on
is
my
for the
wall, bro.
Israelites.
It's not the same.
Y'all on this
but
sign, brother?
I seen it.
Y'all see yourself up here? Where you at? What's your father? Where your father is. Because you are what your father is. And your father African American, you African American. Your father Haitian, you Haitian. Your father Puerto Rican, you Puerto Rican. Where you at?
I'm a
Y'all got like a
Salvadorian.
church or something? Y'all got a church or something?
Salvadorian, that would be somewhere down
Not a
here.
church, but y'all got a place where
Asher,
well,
maybe.
people
Right,
do
you be
this.
right here.
Cause I don't be on the other
I'm a
side.
Mayan, y'all.
Yeah, where you at down here, brother? I know you on there. Where you at?
Bro, if I tell you I'm lying, I
What's
just
your
know.
father?
I just know this ain't right. I done read the Bible and knew that shit was goddamn wrong.
Yeah, but where you at on this sign, though? What's your nationality?
African
I
American?
am Judah.
Judah. So you be from the tribe of Judah, and this brother be from the tribe of Asher. That means y'all will be Israelites according to the Bible.
Right.
Because the Bible only talk about these people. It don't talk about nobody else.
I'm
From the
gonna tell you
beginning.
what they want you to know, what they want you to believe.
No, it ain't what they want you to believe. Let me ask you a question. You believe the Bible is a true book?
Nah.
Let me
Never
read
read- you read
something.
the
Let me
book
read
Enoch,
something to
right?
you. Let me read something for you real quick. You tell me, did this happen to your people, African Americans? Go to Deuteronomy 28:68. Go to Exodus 2.
Bro, this chilling. I didn't know.
Tell me,
people
did
do
this
out
happen?
here.
Yeah, right.
I didn't
How
know
old
you
is
did
you?
that.
How old you think the Bible been written? It's over 2,000 years
Yeah,
old.
2000.
Okay.
Yep.
This was prophesied by Moses unless he did this happen. Go to 15 first.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
So this is Moses talking to the Israelites. Remember Moses split the Red Sea and the water went this way? And they walked through it?
Yeah.
After they walked through it, they was in the wilderness. And then he went up there and got the commandments, the tablets from God. When he came down with this tablet, this is what he told them. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
He talking to these people. Go ahead.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake
So
thee.
he said, if y'all don't follow these tablets that I got, God gonna put curses on these people, right? Let's see if this curse, did this happen? Read that, Deuteronomy 28:68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Stop right there. Say the Lord gonna bring them into Egypt, because what I said, when they split the Red Sea, they just left Egypt. So read that, he gonna bring them in Egypt with, say again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So he said they're gonna bring them into Egypt again. When that sea split, did they ever go back? They never went back, right? So what do you mean again? They're gonna bring them in Egypt again. They never went back again. Let's go show you what the word Egypt means in that. Go ahead.
This is the book of Exodus 20:2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of
He
Egypt,
brought them out of the land of Egypt. Go
out
ahead.
of the house of bondage.
What is Egypt?
House of bondage.
Bondage is another word for what? Slavery, right? So he said, I'm gonna bring you into slavery again. All right? Let's see how he's gonna bring them into slavery again. Go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
Into slavery again.
again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did black people get over here?
With ships.
Did that happen? Moses wrote this 2,000 years ago. And it just, when did that happen? Not too long ago, right? Maybe
So that-
about 400 years ago?
Yeah.
So if Moses told us God gonna put y'all in slavery by slave ships, is that a true saying or not? That's a prophecy. He prophesied to them. He said, the Lord, if y'all keep acting bad, don't follow these commandments, God gonna put y'all back into slavery again, but the second time, but how this time? With what?
With ships.
Keep reading.
By the way whereof I speak unto thee.
The way I'm about to tell you, this is how it's gonna happen.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You're not gonna see your homeland again. Let me finish and I get that question. Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold.
When you get to the off those ships, you're gonna be sold what?
Unto your enemies.
To your who?
Your enemies.
No, your friends.
Your enemies.
Your enemies, the so-called white man gonna sell you. Go ahead.
For bondmen.
For slave men on auction blocks.
And bondwomen.
For slave women.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man gonna redeem you.
Where do y'all believe we came from?
We came from Jerusalem.
That side. Where do you think we came from?
Huh?
Where do you think we came from? Where originated from?
When Moses split that sea.
When humans were made, where do you think we came from?
What do you mean where we came from?
Just simple question.
Go to Genesis 2 and 6. Or the 26.
I'm not trying to debunk y'all theory. I'm into this. I know what they teaching out here ain't never been right. You know?
It might be 2 and 6 or 2 and 26. That's 2 and 7.
Quick question.
2 and 7.
All right.
Yeah, come.
You got it?
Come. The book of Genesis chapter 2 and verse 7. And the Lord God formed men out of the dust of the ground.
So he formed man out of the dust of the ground. That's where we came from. God formed us from the dust of the ground.
And there's no way y'all can depict that in a different way. Y'all is just the dust from the ground. Literally just the dust
when
from the
you
ground.
die, where you go back to the what?
The dirt.
You go back to the dirt of the ground.
I'm not debunking what I don't know enough to even debunk y'all theory. I'm just saying if y'all knew where I was at mentally with it, I was trying to figure out if we're on the same page. Where did we actually come from? Literally the dust from the ground, as the Bible says, or can we depict it the real natural way? Is that what I'm asking you?
Well, we going to where the first man was.
Well,
created.
let's get there because that's what I'm asking.
Right.
Yeah. So what? I asked the question. Can you give me an answer?
You gave the answer. It's up to you. Did you accept the answer?
Want me to answer one more time, then, so I can not be biased.
Right. Because I'm trying to get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because when you said where we come from, I'm telling you where we was at before we got here in America. I don't know where you saying. You want me to go back further?
I think I want you to go back further. How did? I'm not talking no Big Bang theory or anything like that. But I'm saying, how did humans end up on Earth?
By the creation of God.
And the creation was what process? Is what I'm saying.
Well, nobody really knows for 100% sure.
Can I bring this out? All right,
I'm about to say y'all close, but
hold on. This is artificial. Listen. Hold on, brother.
You know where I'm meant to be at, you know? Yeah.
Hold on, brother.
It's getting iffy right there. I was on board for a second, but I like,
hold on, listen.
I know. Now we talking goddamn.
I've been in the church.
We speaking in goddamn metaphors.
I know.
We speaking in metaphors. I'm not going for the metaphors.
The brother just said that we came from dust. I'm pulling out artificial intelligence, right? And I'm going to read you something from scientists. And they're going to say the same thing that the brother said. The scientist is going to say the same thing that the brother said. Check this out. It says the origin of elements. Scientifically, the elements that make up human body, like carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen, were formed in the cores of the stars, where stars exploded, supernova. Watch this. It says this has led scientists to describe humans as stardust. So even a scientist is saying what the brother reading out of the Bible.